break.
Are you gonna read me my rights?
Nope.
You're legally obligated to.
Not if I don't feel like arresting you.
So I'm free to go, am I?
Nope.
We'll see about that.
Hey! You stay put.
You can't detain me without arrest.
Yes, I can. It's my duty to avoid any more damage.
I want to see a lawyer.
Look, you can see anyone you like, but a doctor first. I suspect you're concussed.
I don't think so.
That's one of the symptoms.
Who hit me anyway? Was it you?
No, one of your fellow protesters.
Hardly likely.
Friendly fire? A placard's a dangerous weapon in the hands of an agitated agitator.
This was my first march. Next time, I'll duck.
Ain't you learned your lesson?
More to the point, have you learned yours?
Say what?
You see your brothers and sisters marching together. How can you stay on the sideline?
It's the best place to keep a demonstration peaceful.
Well, sometimes the peace is disturbing.
Not according to the law.
Don't Black Lives Matter to you?
Now that's insulting.
You have to choose where you stand, with police brutality or with the victims and their families.
I joined the force to make a difference.
Ha! How's that panning out?
Listen, honey, you don't have the right to remain silent, but I wish you would.
Sorry to keep you waiting. One of those days.
You could say that again.
So, what seems to be the problem?
A routine head case.
Here in the hospital, we don't use that terminology.
She means I've had a bump on the head.
Sorry. When the officer brings the patient in, it usually indicates a mental issue.
Don't rule it out.
Mind if I take a look?
Retha, feel free, doctor.
You can call me Caleb.
I'll wait outside.
You need to hang around.
I'm afraid it's my job
To stop me from escaping?
to accompany you home.
Don't bother.
Standard procedure after a blow to the head.
I'm a school teacher. I take care of my students after a head injury. We don't have a standard procedure for it though, but then again, we don't have a standard procedure for bashing them in the head either.
I'll be in the car.
No, stay. I'm enjoying this.
I'm not.
Good. Caleb, aren't I entitled to have a support person at my side?
Whatever makes the patient happy.
Seriously?
She sounds a little erratic, officer. I'd feel safer with you in the room.
Okay. Just get on with it.
Thanks. And you are...
Jeniece.
Nice to be able to personalize my insults. Jeniece.
Let's see. My best guess is blunt object.
Yep, and so was the sign that hit her.
Hey!
Could you look up for me, please? Have you experienced any blurred vision?
Definitely.
Any confusion?
Heaps.
Delayed reaction stimuli?
Huh, what? Oh, extremely delayed.
You sound pretty sharp.
No, I've known about racism my whole life. It's just taken me decades to react.
And how do you feel now?
Fighting fit, thanks to social media. A photo popped up on my screen this morning. A guy wearing a t-shirt and he said, "I can't keep calm. I have a black son."
And you have
I have a daughter.
Uh-huh.
Look, I rang my school, told them I wouldn't be in today. I had to do something.
Bully for you. Abandoning your students.
My top priority is keeping them safe and alive.
Well, I wonder what your colleagues would think of your self-righteous truancy.
They'll understand, unlike some of your colleagues, Jeniece, mine aren't bigots and
Oh, you're a judge and jury. Would you like to lead the lynch mob too?
Don't tempt me.
Ladies, No violence, please. My shift's nearly over.
So what's the diagnosis, Caleb? Am I suffering from a concussion?
You're way too articulate.
Ooh, I've got one. How about excessive seal syndrome?
That's not a recognized medical condition.
Pity. I wish it was contagious. Guess who I hugged first? Jeniece.
Don't worry about me. I'm already infected.
I can't see any signs.
I'm a carrier. Like Typhoid Mary, spread intolerance undercover.
If you say so. I will go public, like Rosa Parks when she sat down in the white section.
Rosa Parks didn't sit down in the white section. She sat down in the color section.
That's true. When the front of the bus started filling up, the bus driver moved the light only sign behind Rosa and asked her to move.
Anyway, the point is she didn't budge an inch.
Actually, she did. When the guy next to her got up, she slid over to the window seat.
Stop quibbling. I'm saying I'm every bit as determined as that wonderful little old lady.
Girl, at the time, Rosa Parks in her early 40s.
Really?
She's right, Retha.
Oh. Might want to check your facts before you mouth off, teacher.
Take it easy.
I know I'm politically naive.
Hold down with the bruise, as long as you can.
I just want to make this world a better place for my daughter.
Call yourself a teacher. Embarrassing.
I teach math.
Well, maybe you could put two and two together and figure out the world ain't simple division.
Ow! That stings!
Good.
I meant the ice pack.
Are we done here, Caleb?
All set.
Don't I need a bandage?
No. You'll have a lump for a while. Just keep it boiling ice.
Will do.
Come on, let's get your phone.
Actually, can you take me to the rally?
Oh, for crying out loud!
I want to hear the speeches.
No. Standard procedure is to escort a victim home, not back to the scene of the crime.
Crime? What's crime?
Yeah. I thought you said this was an accident.
It was.
But you just said back to the scene of the crime.
That's just an expression.
Revealing how you feel about protesters. Are we all criminals?
Hey, don't put words in my mouth.
Or just troublemakers?
Look, I'll dump you anywhere you like. Just get in the car.
She does have a point, Jeniece. You do seem fairly resentful.
Just flat out hostile.
Darn right I am. I had big plans for today.
Like what? The glamorous bits of being a cop?
Gunfights and car chases.
If you must know, I was looking forward to protecting the rally.
Ha.
Until she dragged me away to be her nursemaid.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You dragged me.
Retha, you were out of it. If I hadn't got you across that road, you've been bowled over.
And I'm sure Retha appreciates your help. Retha?
What do you want me to say? My guardian angel, I'm truly blessed. Please.
Count yourself lucky. She saw you're in trouble.
It wasn't luck. We're trained to scan the crowd for potential problems in advance.
Wait, you mean you watched the whole thing?
Yup. Retha striding along with her eyes closed.
I remember now.
What? Why?
I wanted to savor the experience.
The dude next to you was chanting away, shaking his guitars to the beat, up and down, up and down. I mean,
accident waiting to happen.
pretty much.
You should have stepped in.
No way.
I spend my life treating injuries. 90% of them are preventable.
Not this one.
Jeniece, you had a moral obligation to intervene.
No, my duty was to ensure that the march passed without major incident.
Exactly.
Our orders were to avoid any possible charges of provocation. This is a sensitive time for the police.
Still doesn't justify standing by and letting someone get hurt.
You said she was fine. My calculations paid off. I filed this under minor incident.
In the medical profession, we swear an oath. First, do no harm.
In law enforcement, that's just a luxury we can't afford.
Like prevention is better than cure.
We live in a messy real world, Caleb. Not this antiseptic cocoon.
No wonder the prisons is bursting at the seams with our brothers and sisters.
Don't pull that line on me. Retha already tried.
And I'm proud to stand with her.
Oh, she and I were at the march. We didn't see you there, Caleb.
I'm at work.
A convenient excuse.
I'm actually helping people.
Congratulations. Enjoy your little warm fuzzies and leave the hard stuff to us.
Let me tell you about my day so far. I've handled a ruptured bowel, 3rd-degree burns, and a cold blue.
What's that?
A resuscitation. And now here I am, dealing with cold violence.
Well, I apologize for adding to your workload.
Not you, Retha. A cold violence and aggressive person.
All right, I haven't even touched my baton, but I deserve a medal for superhuman restraint.
Stop! Please! This is all my fault. I should have just kept my stupid eyes open. Jeniece, I'm sorry if I ruined your day. If it's any consolation, I think you're magnificent. And Caleb, I'm sorry for inflicting Jeniece on you. She's a total pain.
Well, shut my mouth and call me tapeworm.
You head off to the rally. You'll do more good there than I ever could.
Ain't you coming?
My students have algebra in 20 minutes. And they say the sub sucks. I've done enough inflicting for one day.
Listen.
And when the kids see my lump, they'll think I've been in a fight.
You are in the fight, Retha. Every day. Your classroom is the front line in the war against bigotry.
I don't know about that.
I do. Teachers rock.
They're the ultimate influencers.
I can lock folks up. I mean, Caleb can even patch them up. But you, Retha, you clue them up.
Raise them up.
Like the man said, prevention is better than cure.
Education's our best hope.
Sure make my job a lot easier.
And mine.
Y'all expect us teachers to do all the work?
The most important work.
Sounds like a plan.
Amen.
Code orange. All available personnel to the
I have to go.
ambulance stop. Code orange.
Wait,
code
what's orange?
All available personnel to the ambulance stop.
Mass casualties.
Goodness!
Oh, we better be off.
Wait, I have to do something. I can help. I have a first aid certificate. Refreshed it last year. I think.
Retha, let's just leave to the experts, okay?
I have to do something.
In your classroom. Teach.
Oh. You're right.
Come on. Start this school. Will you,
There's no need for that.
will you kindly let me get you out of my hair?
Sorry, Jeniece, but I should not turn up to work in a police car.
You're a teacher. A VIP? You deserve a police escort. And that's what you're getting.
Whether I like it or not.
Mayors and governors moan about the fuss too. But you rank higher. So get in the dang car.
But I don't think
No more griping or I'll turn my siren on.
you wouldn't dare.
Try me. Those ambulance ones are amateurs. Mine's way louder.